Make sure we have some bread.
Hello, hello, hello.
Roasted garlic, tomato.
We are getting ready to begin. We're getting set up.
Yes,
We are here with Nancy Lee. She is a massage therapist. They didn't see you. There she go right there.
See, ladies.
And so it's crazy that we're here.
It's gonna be a lot.
Sorry, guys. For some reason, I don't know what's going on with my.
Because I want every LLC out. If I run into you, y'all know I'm
setting up.
Don't start telling me you got this.
We're setting up right now.
Oh, it's just a hobby. Make it a business, baby, where you can make some money. Where the kingdom can get the glory from it. Where God's people can have a place to go to. That's
we're ready to get it going real soon. We have to wait for we have our guest speaker is Nancy Lee, so she's getting set up. Hey cousin, how you doing?
Now y'all know I done been dipped in
here we go.
Got no papers, but
we got LLC in the house.
They say yes. Blank ain't loyal. You know what I'm saying? And we are not those, but y'all know what I mean. Them blanks ain't loyal.
Just keep on watching. We get ready to get started.
One of the reasons my partner and I were talking, we were so proud of ourselves for getting the business where it was just not black folk. It's every color of folk. Okay? They used to call us color folk, but yeah, we do that all the color. I know, I ain't mad because I'm a color queen, baby. But y'all know what I'm saying. It takes all types of women. Of all shades, an Indian woman, a Greek woman.
We're getting set up.
A black woman, a white woman.
We're waiting for our guest speaker here.
The only type of woman we'll be missing is the one Dr.
So just bear with us.
Off of Star Trek.
Because it's going to be a treat today.
She was green.
It's going to be a treat today.
Legal lady, baby, she coming on in. She could be advertised. We don't care. As long as you got a business, you trying to thrive, you can push forward other women that are doing what they're supposed to do. And let me just break this down for y'all, actually, what LLC, because I had a couple of questions.
LLC.
Folks asking us what LLC was. It's simply us women and some men. We do have men that can be donors and we will accept your help because we was made from y'all red. So come on, man. We love y'all. We need y'all. But we gotta need y'all in the background. We need to be at the forefront. You're not in the background. They know that y'all behind us.
I sit here. It's fine.
Okay, we love you, man.
This is fine.
But what happens is, so we just came from Close the Case. We presented her with her shirt, her bag, and her
my camera some more.
And that's what you get when you join. What you're gonna get is 24/7.
Did you want to be in the middle?
Support. Whatever you need help with as far as your business.
You can be in the middle because we got both our cameras going towards.
So that's what Shawnee and I gonna do. We gonna jump in there while she's on vacation, and we gonna jump in and do the vacation for her. So that's what I'm talking about. And so you got a business and something's going on, you got a vacation.
Yes, we just left
Coach Cakes and all of these jobs
our first member of LLC.
So let's get started. Nancy is ready.
She was telling us about that she was going to be having surgery soon. And LLC is basically, we're working together. We told her we'll come in there and make for her. We'll come in there and help with her shop while she's down and out. Because this is what we do. We build each other and help each other. But we are introducing our guest speaker, Nancy Lee. She is a massage therapist. Hey, did you want to say something?
Well, yes. I have a testimonial. So I was referred to Nancy by another leading lady. And I came to Nancy. Now, I used to get massages, but you know how the self-care thing stops? You can tell that on just about every woman when she stopped taking care of herself. She's been on top. And now all of a sudden she's looking raggedy. You know what I'm saying? You're like, what's going on? So my girl pulled me to the side. She was like, look, for your birthday, let me get you a massage, girl. I was like, ooh, thank you, Jesus. I sure need one. But I had forgotten about how when I used to get a massage, how my mental and emotional state would be because this was a regular thing. Natural enhancement of de-escalating my mind because it gets overwhelmed. de-escalating the tension in my muscles of my body. This is all the things that the massage did for me. On my birthday, y'all, I was out of sight. She was like, look, Val, you getting a free foot scrub and your birthday. I was like, oh, Lord Jesus. But she hooked me up, y'all. So for y'all out there who want to keep taking opioids and all that other big pharma meds, I ain't shooting them down. If that's your choice, that's your choice. But I'm telling you, this young lady right here knows the body and knows it well. And if any of y'all have any questions, please ask her. She will show you how to work those kinks out. So with that being said, I want y'all to hear from Nancy Lee, and I guess she'll give you her resume as whatever you need to know. Would y'all welcome Nancy? Yay, I'm on my board. Yes, hey Nancy. Me too.
Very happy, and I'm very happy to meet you today. I'm a little unfamiliar with Leading Ladies, but from what I've heard so far, I am enamored.
Praise God.
I love it.
Thank you.
I didn't know that our mutual friend is involved as well.
Yeah.
That makes me more excited. So hi you guys. I'm a massage therapist in Southern Illinois. We're in Carbondale right now. I work with 4 other women in the office, and we work at the Massage Boutique. Our goal is to try to keep massage as accessible as we can to our population. When I looked into massage therapy for work, I thought I'm always going to be employed because there just aren't enough hands to work on people.
Hallelujah.
And that's still true. I've been doing this for about 8 years now, and I love my job more every day. I love working with the human body. I feel like I learn more about the human body every day, and it increases the relationship I have with my own body and how I hold myself. It's really nice. In school, we learned how to take care of our energetic and our own physical bodies while we were working on clients, so that way we could make sure that we're taking care of ourselves. This is an industry where burnout is really, really high. There are a lot of massage therapists that stop working after years, and it's really unfortunate to lose them, but it keeps other massage therapists in the field more proactive about taking care of their own bodies. What else?
Do you do massages?
Do I get massages? I'm getting one today.
I know you're excited.
I'm so excited. I'm very excited, yes. I love getting massages because it's important for the human body. I remember it was for a class one time. I was taking a survey of if people understood or what they knew about massages.
Right.
And did they know it was beneficial to the human body? Did they know it was beneficial to emotional care? And the feedback that I got, a lot of it was from my age group. I was doing an associate college statistics class, so I wanted it to be beneficial to me. So I got the statistics of people, mostly in my age group, because that's who my friends were, and they were telling me that they didn't know that it was so important, or that it affected the body so much.
It's very important.
And the more that I learn about, I call it touch literacy. So our culture, God, I got to backpedal. My family's from Puerto Rico. So when I went to Puerto Rico, at like age 14 and 15, I went to the mall and I was seeing kids my age like hugging and kissing each other on the cheek, and I thought, I would never see that in my high school.
Okay.
And I grew up in a really, I would say touch literate family. We gave each other a lot of hugs and lots of, touching on the shoulder when you're talking to each other. And as I grew up, I noticed that that wasn't something that was always happening with other people.
And sometimes it's hard for them to even look at each other and talk.
Right, yeah, I'm like, okay, let me look at the floor. Look at the floor. Look at my shoes.
That's the truth.
So I think that I kind of naturally moved into this spot. My mom was a massage therapist. So that kind of opened up that door for me. And yeah, gosh, I could talk forever. What do you guys want? What do you want to know?
I want to know, did your mom give you any nuggets of her since she's been there?
We still talk about work. Sometimes I'll have to tell her, Mom, I don't want to talk about work right now, because she loves to talk about massage therapy. and it's really, God, I could cry about it. It's really inspiring how much she cares and how inspired she is and how fascinated she is by anatomy and figuring out new techniques and yeah.
How do you discover a technique? Okay, say for instance somebody comes in for a massage and they say, like when I come in, I'll be like, girl, my lower back. I know y'all know, okay? When you got big boobs and a big old butt, y'all already know, okay? And that ain't just black women no more. You white girls out there popping, bootylicious, okay? So when I come in and I'm having this pain, how do you come up with where to start working, what to center? You know, how does that come?
Yeah, okay, so what I go through, if you said lower back, I would watch your gait as you're walking in to see if maybe you're favoring one side or the other. I would ask questions if you're feeling restriction and lifting here. If I don't ask any questions, then I would go into the biggest muscle group first. So that would be your glutes, and just see what the muscle body feels like. Sometimes it's really, really tight and contracted because the glute just wants to stay contracted. And it's just stuck, right? Fascia are the muscle fibers, or it's the glue that holds the muscle fibers together. So if these are your muscle fibers, your fascia is in between your fingers like this. So sometimes the muscle gets stuck like this. And massage, you can like rub it like that, right? So I can tell, when we say massage therapists, hands and even elbows get smarter as we work on the body, as we can feel different. I call them, it's like electrical currents almost. You know when you hit a funny bone and you feel that sharp electricity pain? When the muscle tissue reacts to touch, you can kind of feel it, and you can't kind of feel it, you can feel it. You can feel it. Okay, so glutes, I would check that out and see if it's tight in that way, and then do some range of motion stuff. So I use my hands and my arms a lot to be like, okay, so imagine this is your leg, and I'm gonna put your leg down up like this and move it and kind of see. I call this the hips of the upper body. So if I'm talking about your pelvis, I'll use my shoulders a lot as an image. I'll check out the range of motion, check stretching. I'll always ask if you have any cuts, scrapes, bruises, hardware in your body, your surgeries, because that'll affect, even if it was a long time ago, it affects how your body moves in that way. Always ask if you want something more targeted, because if somebody's coming in for pain, I want to address their pain. If they want both, then I'll do something that feels more holistic. But I like to focus on, I don't want to call it rehabilitation, but when somebody comes and sees me because their hips are feeling sticky, I'm not so inclined to give them relaxation massages unless that's something that they're requesting for me. So I kind of do more, I call it productive pain. More therapeutic work, because I think people walk around feeling like they're just stuck being hurt. You know?
Girl, that's powerful.
I want people to know that they have the opportunity, or at least welcome that chance. Because if you're not welcome to it, then it's harder to feel at ease.
Exactly.
So I try to stay away from, if I hear my hips are always tight or this is always hurting, I'm like, okay, that is clear to me that this is a chronic pain for you, or maybe a lifelong pain. So I like to try to see what I can do there. I'm only a massage therapist, I'm not a doctor, so I can't do. I manipulate muscle tissue. I can't manipulate bones, but the muscle's job is to protect the skeleton. So that's really important, and you can do a lot through muscle rehabilitation.
Now, you did, I'm sorry.
Did I answer your question?
Yes, and she's thorough. And this is one of the reasons I really wanted her on, because she's so thorough.
You're a massage therapist? No, I went to school for at Johnny Logan.
Oh my God.
And they had a program.
I know.
Yeah, and I tried to get back into it.
I wanted to teach, but they're not going to reopen it.
Really?
Yeah.
I did. I went over there because I had a shop in Marion. It's called Luxury Vibes, and I was running my shop and I was working at the same time, and I was still trying to go to school.
It's hard, dog.
It is.
It's really
Because
hard.
I never knew that, like, it's so many bones that you have to know. You know, you have to know what you're doing. You can't just go and massage anybody. You have to know where to go
Your
because
map.
you can hurt
You
somebody.
need a map.
Yeah.
You need a map. What were you saying?
The map. Okay, so I don't know about Shauna, but at my tender age, I have a lot of aches and pains. I deal with inflammation because of the arthritic body that I have. It's riddled with it. At one time, I had iritis. Yeah, y'all ever heard of that? Me neither. And I sure told that little young doctor, she was young, like this girl, like Nancy was. And she was talking about, ma'am, you got iritis. I said, what's that? Oh, it's arthritis in the eyes. I said, baby, Bob, where's the bigger person? And she like, about 21. I said, this girl crazy. She don't know what she's talking about. She is stupid. But sure enough, and girl, look, you was right. I know it's about 10 but girl, I'm sorry I doubted you, but she was sure right. I had iritis. The pressure had left my eyes. I couldn't see. They stayed red. They were just hurting so bad. So they gave me prednisone for my eyes. And eventually, the pressure popped back in. It's like a dial, and you press the face in, and you know how it pops back out. That's how my eyes were. They were just sunk in my head, and I just couldn't believe it. And so now I'm doing the things that I need to do, but this is what I want to talk about, because I know some of y'all want to hear about that. What's this, y'all? That rotator cuff. Some of y'all got some rotator cuff issues out there. So I want Nancy to just elaborate some on the rotator cuff issues. Because we see these commercials out there, about, oh Lord, oh, and this happened, and yeah, and I couldn't move my arm, and I couldn't do this, and I did just all this superhuman stuff, and I'm like, baby, bye. I need somebody on here telling the truth. So tell us the truth, Nancy.
So your rotator cuff it's the other ball and socket joint in your body, but because of where it is and because we are on 2 feet and we're balancing on our 2 feet, we can put a lot of unnecessary weight on it, which can really cause a lot of strain. I've had some clients tell me that they strained their rotator cuff just by reaching around something in the back of their car and pulling it out. Something like a backpack. It's injured very easily because the accessory muscles, they're just hanging out here. You know what I mean? It's not the hip. I say it's the hip of the upper body, but the upper body is affected by how your pelvis is. So if somebody's telling me before they have rotator cuff issues, or even when they have rotator cuff issues, I know to look at their hips. That's where our posture starts.
Yeah.
So if your hips are not centered, then your spine can't balance, and then you're putting an unnecessary amount of pressure onto your shoulders like this. So if people are telling me that their shoulders hurt, it can affect how your sternum lays.
Yes.
So you know that the muscles that are attached to your sternum attached to your shoulder,
That's
right?
right.
Those are your hips.
Come on, girl, talk about it. I told y'all, we got another
You
baby.
got to know all the parts. I swear. You definitely
It's
do.
bananas. And I didn't learn that until very recently, that the sternum is affected, how it lays is affected by how the pelvis sits. And that's because I started
makes
going
sense.
to a pelvic floor focused yoga class. So I just keep learning all of these extra things, right? So with rotator cuff issues, I don't know, baby that. You gotta baby it. Your arms are too precious to lose access to. I know clients that have received rotator cuff surgery, and they end up losing a lot of rotation in their arms, and sometimes it gets stuck here, and they'll feel the grinding, which really sucks. I mean, I know that surgery is necessary for some people, and I'm really grateful for modern medicine.
Yes.
Because it's just, I tell clients that have hardware in their body that we're all gonna end up as cyborgs, and like this is just the start.
It's the truth.
It's just the start. I mean, eventually some people are gonna put like cameras in their arms.
Ooh.
But
honey. Yes.
I couldn't be me, but and I won't design it.
She said she wanted to
I
see.
have to sign it. I don't want a camera in my body. But I imagine that, I mean, science is just going to keep getting better and better and better. And I hope that eventually those things start getting addressed, because with bodies already deteriorating, we already have to deal with arthritis.
That's
so
right.
It
That's
sucks
right.
that the
Yes.
second option is, it feels, I mean, I don't have a rotator cuff that's replaced, but I imagine that it feels like arthritis.
Yes. Yes.
So things that you can do for shoulder health are work on your pelvic floor exercises. It's going to make you feel stronger, because when you're lifting something, if you're using your appendages, I mean, it could be a gallon of milk. I know milk's expensive, but if you tear your rotator cuff because you're carrying milk, that's going to suck, right? So you're thinking about engaging your core, you're thinking about engaging your pelvic floor when you're lifting something up. You don't want to just lift something up with your arm. It's like a ragdoll. It's like you don't lift toddlers up by their arms, right? Like,
exactly.
So why would you do that with? Why would you do that with your arm? I mean, it's not the same thing, but it's kind of the same thing.
Right.
Yeah, your body. Be gentle with your body.
Amen.
Be gentle with it. You can't. I mean, if you're also, I know everybody just did a bunch of shoveling because it was snowing, but you're thinking about those movements that are like this. It's a lot of pressure here. Yeah, I hate to say that the best way to take care of your body is through exercise, but it lubricates the muscles. It lubricates the muscles. Even if you can't get in exercise for the day, you could do some range of motion, and that just helps lubricate everything.
Yes.
It keeps your joints in motion. It helps your body remember that you have access to that range of motion. The first thing that we start to lose very quickly is balance.
Yes.
So figuring out how you can maintain balance. If you can't get exercise in, then you can stand on one foot. If you can't stand on one foot, then maybe you can get on the balls of your feet like this. If you can't get exercise in, maybe you get on the floor and you get up off of the floor using your whole body.
Yes.
I like to recommend doing that just because you don't want the next time that you're on the floor to be because you fell.
Right.
You know what I
Go
mean?
on, say it, girl.
And then that's the last time that you got up from off the floor. Like, that sucks.
Yeah.
So, trying to put your body into situations that, be creative with it. It's like, you think about being a child, how you moved around, and we moved around in lots of fun ways. But our bones were also, but they were way easier to heal back then, and our muscles were way easier to heal back then. Rotator cuff stuff. There's this one exercise, I'm looking for a wall, but you can put your arm against the wall like this, and your goal is to press your palms back into the wall, press your shoulders back into the wall.
Let me see.
Yes.
Okay, tell me what to do.
You gotta turn backwards.
Your back to the wall.
My back.
To the wall.
Yes. Awesome. Okay, you want your back flush to the wall, and then you want your arms up like this.
Get in.
Yes.
Okay.
Awesome. Get in there.
Okay.
Am I in your way? Okay.
She got
Here, I'll just do this.
I'll try.
Okay, so you're having to have your arms back to the wall.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. So
Not
then
bad.
you're going to want to keep it at a 90-degree angle. And if you can't get your arms flush to the wall, that's okay. You just want to feel the squeeze between your shoulders.
Y'all, this is
And then you move them up like this. Yep, and you can hold it there.
You can't put your arm up.
Girl,
However
I'm
far you
trying.
can do it. Just be gentle. And you can hold it there for a second. My boss likes to recommend like 90 seconds. And you just hold it up at the top. We won't hold it for 90 seconds. That's 90. That's 90. You want some
Try
more?
it. Do it. I'm not gonna do it.
My
Do it.
arm is bad.
Look, I want to see if you can do
You
this.
gotta do
I ain't
it.
gonna better do it. I know I can't do it.
I'm gonna try to put my leg in really quick.
Like,
Y'all, that was one of the hardest things
I'm coming with my rotator.
And I got a torn rotator cuff. But I told the Lord I don't want no surgery. I ain't getting no surgery. God don't heal
really
me.
even lift my arm up all the way.
Yeah.
So I never got it checked out because I still just try to exercise and try to work it out or whatever.
And that's really nice. Like, gentle workouts, I think work. I mean, if it's torn,
How do you know if it's torn?
I look for inflammation.
Cause see, I couldn't even
hotness.
lift my arm up at all.
If it
Now
hurts when there's a
it's-
range of motion issue right here, if I'm ever nervous about how the tissue is feeling, if there are abrasions, I won't do this, but I'll use cupping. So the suction of it, it does something nice to the muscle.
That
tissue.
cupping
It's
is the
really
bomb,
gentle.
y'all. She did it on me. Ooh.
I forgot we did that.
Yes.
That's nice. Yeah, I love the cupping because it brings up blood flow, and then also I can see what the circulation is like in the joints and in the muscle
That's
body.
probably what I need. Something.
You need that cupping, girl. I'm telling you. I went home like, oh my God. And I like that how you said productive pain.
Yeah. I don't want it to be, if you can't breathe through it, then guys, do not, if you can't breathe through your part, your deep tissue massage, then you're not getting enough blood flow into your body, which means that it's not doing anything for your muscles except for hurting you. You're just hurting yourself. So if you want to be hurt, that's up to you. But I'm letting you know that you need to be able to breathe.
Right. So you do the deep tissue too.
I do deep tissue. I like to do a combo of both. I don't think that deep tissue is necessary in every single muscle tissue body. Because not all of your muscles are going to be at the same type of tightness or need the same type of attention.
Right.
I had one client come in. I was asking them what they get from the different massage therapists in the office, and because I see some certain massage therapists because they work in a certain way, and I'll see another massage therapist because they work in a certain way. And I like to do very custom-based massages, so it might be kind of the same routine, but I'm not going to stick to the same flow every time, just because I'm showing up with the body. I mean, you're showing up with the body that you have for the day, and I'm showing up with the plan that I can meet you best for the day. Other massage therapists will they have like a routine, and they'll follow the routine. And some people really, really like that because the brain likes patterns.
Oh, yes.
So the brain likes to know what to expect. So people that like relaxation massages, this is probably why I'm at a different, I just naturally move to a different spot. But yeah, I like to try to confuse the brain during massages so that way it can relax and space out. Because if the brain is too attached to what's happening, then sometimes it's hard to detach that and give the muscle and the body space to relax, let go, and then also trust. Trust. There's also a trust that needs to happen and a rapport that needs to happen with client and massage therapist. So if you feel uncomfortable with your massage therapist, then you're probably not going to have a great session.
Right.
Y'all come to her. I promise you. Her office is beautiful. She makes you feel so comfortable. The reason I was more comfortable with her because of the information. She had a way, as she talked to me through the massage, I was like, this girl's smart as ever. And see, I'm an Aquarius, so information excites me anyway.
That's my move.
So, that's her signature move. So she put me on game of the massage therapy thing, and I was like, oh, I gotta get her on the show because she has so much information. I know people got questions and people want this and that, so get her on. What you got, partner?
Yeah, what do you want to ask me? Or what can I answer for you?
I'm trying to think. Okay, why come they're not going to do the classes anymore? Why did they even stop doing that?
They didn't give you a
I don't
definitive answer?
know. No, I didn't reach out to. Small town stuff is like.
I called over there. I was like, I want to sign back up for massage therapy. It was like, we don't have the program. I was like, what?
I think it was. I mean, I'm pulling this out of my butt, but they need a certain amount of people to sign up.
I was thinking that too, that they probably didn't have enough people that, because when I was in the class, it wasn't like everybody didn't make it. Like, there was a lot of people dropping out and stuff. So then I had ended up dropping out. So I'm like, well, I'm going to go back. So whenever I decided I want to go back, it was over with. So where is the place around? Is there anywhere close that you can?
I was looking at this the other day. I look every so often in hopes that I can find another massage school close to here. The school I went to is in St. Louis, and so far that seems to be kind of the closest. And then the diameter. I don't know if Rend Lake has a program. I want to say it's far. It might be farther than that because I don't think there are close ones in Kentucky either. But as soon as I got past that almost 2 hours to get there. I was like, I can't.
I don't think they do have it because I went to Run Lake. I graduated from culinary school.
Oh my gosh.
So I don't remember them having a massage therapist there. You know, because I'm trying to be all I can be. So
Yeah.
I want to have all kinds of titles.
No, I love that.
Yeah.
When I was in school, I knew people that would drive 2.5 hours to class.
That's a lot.
Yeah, there were
You work before you even get to school.
multiple people that would come out and drive really far because there aren't a lot of programs.
So I don't know how the titling goes for a massage therapist. AD, PhD, BC, MO, XYZ, you know, like that. So
Yes.
what's your XYZ?
My XYZ is LMT. I'm a licensed massage therapist in Illinois. Licensing credentials are based on state requirements. So Missouri and Illinois have, I think it's a 500 or 600 hour requirement for school.
Okay.
And then every state has a different requirement. But
Okay.
all massage therapists go to a program in compliance with the state. And whatever those hours, I know Canada has, I think it's over 1,000 hours that you need.
Wow.
It's a lot. I don't remember the max in the United States. I want to say California is 500. Most of them are 500, 600. Some of them are more. They cover anatomy, physiology, kinesiology.
That's what I like, kinesiology.
Yeah, I love that. What is it? I'm thinking about contraindications, so that's what you can and can't do if there's something going on with the body. So pathology, we studied pathology. We did, what else is a requirement? Like manual work, so it's however many however many hours that are required for manual, and then the students will work on each other to get that information.
Take our clothes off. And
We
used to
doing
that stuff though, but
that was always a really
Yeah.
fun and silly part of school. Because you asked me how I learned new techniques, and a lot of massage therapists will learn from other massage therapists.
that's true.
So the more that you get massages, and if you
Okay.
the more you get massages, and if you are a massage therapist, or even if you're not, you can become a little bit more familiar with what you like and what feels good. And then it's recommended for massage therapists to get massages, even though the IRS doesn't let us write those things off, which I think
That's
is
crazy.
because
Cut it out, Sam.
education.
Oh, wow. Now, so are you mean to tell me you can literally open up a massage school yourself?
I
That's what I was just
know
saying
people
about
that
today.
want to. I don't know. I mean, the school that I went to was a guy said, I want to open a massage school, and he had a lawyer friend, and they just did it. And it's,
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that?
so if there are any angel investors, there are massage therapists that would love to open schools. They would love to teach. I know that in Illinois, most places that want to hire massage therapy instructors require that you have a bachelor's degree. So I got my bachelor's degree because I was like, I want to teach. But now there are no schools to teach, so I'm going back to school for art. I'm like, whatever.
Can you do something like classes yourself to?
Yeah, there are massage therapists in our community that are teaching massage therapy classes to the community.
Is that something that, like, say for instance, say for instance, I had 3 women and they called, it was like, you know what, I saw your show, and Nancy said that she was credentialed and she would be able to, can she open up a class? And we'll be like, well, I gotta talk to Nancy.
So I can teach community members how to use physical touch. I can't teach you how to be a massage therapist. I cannot give you a license to touch because only the state can give you that. But I can show you how muscle body tissue is and where not to touch, like you don't want to put pressure on the spine.
Yeah, okay.
And kind of how to teach your hands how to be a little smarter with touch. So I know some people that are like, I'm afraid to touch. I'm like, okay.
Crazy.
you give hugs, right? Like it's kind of it's the same thing. So you just so there are different techniques that you can learn with the hand.
Right.
I taught a self massage class like years ago to some close friends via Zoom, and we did hand massage, and we did some forearm massage, and we did some face massage. You can do a little bit right now. So if you take 2 fingers on your face, you can take them along your sinuses. And you go up under your eyes and up your temples to the side.
That's how with headaches.
Dragging your hands up, moving the muscle tissue up towards your temple, and then you can take your hands, your fingers down. So now you're going behind your ears. So you're going to follow behind your ears. And then when you get to the lobe, you're going to feel that little jaw muscle, and then you go back up behind the ears. And then back into your sinuses. And you can go on channels like that.
Wow. I just got me a facial, y'all, from myself. All right.
That'd be nice to do
It's
something
nice.
like just to do the self care and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you can
it's
do
nice. It's nice.
So we need to set up a date.
Yeah, I would love to do
Self-care.
that.
So I do have a potential client for you, which is the Cozy Cakes lady.
Yes.
Are you hungry at all?
Am I hungry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I did tell y'all what we do since we're leading ladies. I did get some bread from one of our LLCs. And so I got this for Nancy because I knew she was going to be our guest. So I said, well, she needs to taste LLC's bread because she might want to,
I would love that.
And every business that joins with us, we do a 10% discount. I'm not going to say everybody's going to do it, but you will get some sort of discount if you're shopping within our organization with an LLC.
Yes.
Period. You got to shop with us, and that's it. We got a bomb now, but y'all got to be willing. But guess what? Even if they say 10%, go on and pay the 10%. But because you know what, it's all about planting seeds. I tell y'all all the time, you plant a seed. It says we plant the seed, but God gives the increase. So you plant that seed with her, you plant that seed with LLC, baby, it's gonna grow. God gonna give the increase not only to us, but to you too. Because your hand is open into supporting the community that is supporting the people, that is being real with the people. God honors that. So we want her, I'm blessing her with just bread. That's what Jesus gave. I'm missing the fish. Lord, forgive me. Here, Nancy, that's your bread.
Oh my God.
Yes, freshly
Okay,
made.
I gotta try it.
Tell me how it tastes, girl.
Yes. Because the lady over there, her name is Sonia. What? I don't know what her
Sonia.
name is. Sonia.
Yeah, I'm not-
And she
we're
was
just gonna take a
interested
bite
in
out of it.
massage.
Girl,
So
go
that'd
ahead.
So that'd be somewhere you can go. She do cakes,
love
cheesecakes. She does all kind of different stuff, and it looks so
You want
good.
some?
No, girl, that look like you need that. Okay, girl, you need that all to yourself. You see, my poor baby, she need no weight on her. She need all that bread, don't she?
You like it?
But she's strong, y'all. She's a strong little woman. I'm telling you. Because when I first got her, I was like, oh, God, what is she going to do? She ain't going to be able to do nothing with me. Baby, I'm telling you, she took them elbows and did everything she's supposed to do.
So good.
God is good. So, y'all, this is Nancy Lee.
Hi.
We're asking her to join our organization as an LLC. And we'll keep you guys up to date, however many members we gather, whatever, and let you know. But we wanted to bring her on to give the community some more information about, especially about our bodies. You know, I'm big on self-care. I do like the supplement thing. You know, I do all the stuff. And instead of taking medicine, I got a smoothie and other things that I do. She's got the massage therapy. Shauna has a host of things. She's massage, culinary. So you're looking at a lot of talented women. There's no need for you to be out here getting scammed by businesses and you shopping with corporate people. You live in this small town. Y'all need to get with us.
Yeah.
Get with Nancy. Get with her. We are small business. And guess what? All we trying to do is grow the community. So why not?
You got somebody to make
Right,
cakes.
exactly.
It's everything.
Y'all better hit us up for cakes or for weddings, whatever. We got a team. And an honest team, a good team. We love y'all. And thank y'all for watching. This is Nancy Lee. I have her cards. Anybody want to come and get a massage? What's the going rate for your massages?
We just changed them. It's $70 for an hour.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
45 for 30 minutes.
Okay.
55 for 45 minutes. We go up to 2 hours.
Okay.
I have a 75-minute rate too. I think
Okay.
that's 82.
But that's still reasonable.
Yeah.
For what look for what you get, y'all y'all don't understand.
Stop
When I
all that
walked
surgery.
out,
If you
I
don't
walked
need
in
it,
her office.
if you don't
a
need it,
certain
don't
way,
get it.
But I walked out different when she started. When she talking about down here. When I walked in, she said, "Do you have any hip issues?" I said, "This girl." She off the bat. I said, "Yeah." They talking about I need hip surgery because that made me feel so comfortable. I felt right then. I was like,
She knows.
I'm gonna get good quality work on somebody who cares. Because don't y'all want somebody that care about a service that they doing for y'all? You don't want to y'all know how they be in the store. Here you go, here's your change. Baby, don't do me like that because I'm gonna see your manager, your mama, and your grandmama. Okay? For doing me like that. I don't like bad customer service. I like good customer, and she gives excellent customer service. So y'all come out to Massage Boutique. Nancy Lee is the woman to see.
Oh.
All right, we love y'all.
All right, you guys have a blessed day.
All right, love.
All right,
Bye,
love you
guys.
too.
All right, bye everybody.
LLC.
LLC.